If you want a bag that works both on and off the bike, this could be the bag for you. If you're like me, you're probably amazed at all the different options on how you can carry things on your bike. There's panniers and saddlebags and frame bags and handlebar bags and backpacks and so many options. I tour and I bike commute and I road ride and I gravel ride, so I'm experimenting with all the different options out there. But here in Bristol, my main form of transport is cycling, and although my panniers work well and the Ortley pannier has a strap to carry it, I really wanted something that looked good on and off the bike, so that when I took it off the bike, it didn't scream bike bag. Frost+Sekers contacted me, and when I saw their bag, I knew that was exactly what I was looking for and was happy to have them send it to me and try their bag. Their bag is all about the quick release system, which allows you to use a saddlebag and get it on and off your bike really quickly, which I like. Less faff, easy to use. This version I have is for the Brompton. They do a version for normal bikes as well. And as you can see, the system works really well. You can do it one-handed. It's just stable when it's on the bike and easy to get your bag off the bike. And the bag also, it has a strap on the back that stabilizes it. I sometimes ride without that strap and it's fine, but definitely if you're going on longer rides or heavier, if you have a heavier load in your bag, you would want to stabilize it with that strap. I'm test riding a Brompton e-bike and the battery takes up the front block. This bag allows me to avoid having to use a backpack. It's a great addition to this e-bike. By having the rear bag as well on the normal Brompton, it increases the capacity, so if I wanted to go on an overnight trip or a multi-night trip, I could quite easily tour on the Brompton with the front bag we already own on the normal bike and the rear bag. The installation, I didn't record it. I was in my kitchen was a mess because it was raining outside and I was keen to get it on the bike and test it out. But the installation was super easy. You just remove your saddle rail and the instructions are really straightforward. So I had no problems with the installation. Frost+Sekers have really put attention to detail in the bag and it shows. The buckles I was worried would rattle because they're made of metal, but they don't. And the bag doesn't make any noise when it's on the back of the bike. You forget it's there. So I really, really appreciate that attention to detail because I don't like my bike or things on my bike making noise. I was a bit hesitant when I saw the buckles though, because I thought, oh, it'll be a big faff to open and close it. Now, it is a bit slower than, say, a quick release buckle of some sort, but it looks really good and I actually don't mind undoing and doing up the buckles. One thing that will really probably test my patience about that is if I use it on a Odax, say, and it's cold or it's raining and I want to get something out of my bag or put something in it really quickly, then the slowness of the buckles I think might be more of an issue. But right now, I'm not minding it at all. It's just, yeah, it's part of my routine. The bag itself is made up of waxed cotton, so it does give you some waterproofing. It's not 100% waterproof, so you might want to keep a cover to hand if you think you might end up in a downpour for hours, but it is, for a commute and riding around town, perfectly adequate waterproofing. I've never had anything inside the bag get wet riding in the rain. Feedback I gave to Frost+Sekers that I'll share with you is that I would like to see a small outside pocket just so I can tuck my lip balm, as I told them, I'm a lip balm addict, and my keys in there, so when I get to my house, if I'm not wearing a jacket with pockets or something, I have my keys to hand to open the door. So that was the main piece of feedback I gave to them. There's no interior pockets either. I do believe the next version that they're releasing will have interior pockets. So keep an eye out for that if that's important to you and you're looking at this bag. I really like this bag. It's the bag I reach for off the bike, on the bike. I think Frost+Sekers has made a great product. I look forward to the future iterations and new colors, and as they grow, all the different plans they have and seeing what they do. It's a bag that will last, and I love the fact that I can use the same bag on multiple bikes, so don't be surprised if you see the quick release attached to my Brody in the near future. I'd love to know what your favorite bike bag is and why it's your favorite. Let me know in the comments below.